So the last Kirby video I did, I honestly didn't expect it to get that much of attention. It got bombarded with dislikes, but we got some new Kirby Star Allies gameplay, and to me, there's more problems I have with this game. So in this video today, I'm going to be discussing more problems with Kirby Star Allies that I have. If you've clicked on the video, you know it's going to be critiquing. What's the point in you being here if all you're going to do is nag in the comments about me being whiny and complaining? If you don't like complaining or negative thoughts, just don't watch the video or don't click on the video to begin with. But if you're here and you want to just listen to my critiques and just let me know why you think you disagree with me, then carry on watching. So let's begin with this video. So biggest problem, the biggest flaw right here that I've noticed is that the game doesn't run at 60 FPS. I think almost every Kirby game for the past 5 years have ran at 60 FPS. I just think 2D platformers or platformers in general should always run at 60 to keep them smooth and like so you don't have any input delay or lag, or it just should be quick, easy, 60 FPS should be the way to go. But this game isn't 60. And I didn't know at first if Nintendo just weren't giving out 60 FPS gameplay or not. But the new gameplay we got, shout out to Rogersbase, it's not 60, it's 30 FPS, because I imagine they would have let him record at 60 FPS if it was. But it's not, it's 30 FPS, a Kirby game 30 FPS, didn't like that. I think that's a huge flaw right there. Should be 60 in my opinion. But it's sort of understandable because there are 4 characters on the screen and the game does look really pretty. Like it's a really good looking game. But it's still disappointing to see that it's not 60. Kirby on the 3DS, they both looked really pretty and they ran at 60. So I guess, like I said before, this game does have an excuse with the 4 playable characters thing, but still I feel like it should have been able to manage 60. But that's just me. So that's the first problem I have out of the way, out of the box. Next problem I have is the loading screens. So I think this is something you guys might actually agree with me here. But I don't remember Kirby games having this amount of loading screens ever. Every time you enter a new room, a new door, there's like a 5-second loading screen. Like, it's a proper loading screen. The screen doesn't just fade to black and go to the next screen instantly. It goes, shows you a tip, it's a loading screen, and then you go to the next part. And this happens all the time. From the gameplay we've seen, this happens constantly. This is kind of a pace breaker. I don't like that. I think that's the biggest flaw I noticed. That's the biggest thing that stood out to me, because I don't remember any other Kirby game doing this. Having loading screens this long and this often. No, I don't remember it at all. So that's the next problem I have with this gameplay, with this new gameplay. I just don't like the loading screens. The loading screens are just, they break the pace. Now they look nice, they look pretty cool, but what's the point when you go through a new room, you've got your controller, yes I've got an invisible controller in my hands right now, you go through the room and then it's just, for like 10 seconds, it's so awkward, I don't like that. And if there weren't as many loading screens it'd be fine, but they seem to be pretty often, so no, don't like that. I think that's pretty dumb. Don't know how they didn't get around that. Is this like a really demanding game? Because yeah, it's pretty and everything, but is it that demanding? It's just a 2D platform. I didn't think it would be that demanding. I wonder what engine. I don't know what engine it's using. Is it using Unreal? Because I think that Kirby game is. I think that's using an Unreal Engine 4, I think. But what's this game using? And what's making it take so long to load each new area? Like, that's pretty crazy to me. So yeah, that's another problem I have with this new gameplay. Third problem I have is one you're all going to disagree with me here, and that's that the level design looks really basic. And I know it's Kirby. Kirby's always had basic level design, but that doesn't mean the new Kirby games can't have more creative level design. I just think the gameplay we got here, and I think this is like really early on stuff, so it does have an excuse right now. It is early on, but the level design is just, and I keep on clapping every video I do. Right. Don't clap. Keep your hands away from me so I can't clap. But yeah, the next problem I have is the level design. Like I said before, it just looks really basic, really straight. Like, it's just not a lot of involvement. And I think this is to compensate for the 4 playable characters on screen, because there's gonna be like a lot of like action stuff. Like, it's just gonna be really busy on screen. So I don't think they wanted to make the level design so diverse and interesting. They just wanted to keep it basic and simple so that you could keep a track on what your character is doing. I think that's the reason why the level design is just kind of eh. But still, I hate that. I don't like it when games have really boring basic level design, along with the generic level themes. It just doesn't blend well. It just makes the game feel so boring and bland. I just don't like it. I just don't like that at all. So yeah, third problem, level design. I knew this was probably going to be a thing to begin with, but it's just something I wanted to point out. I don't think the level design's great. And the last flaw I have, and I don't know if this is fixable or not, but you can combine abilities in this game, right? So you take your other playable character, you both use your ability on each other, and you get a brand new ability. Okay, I like that. That's cool. What I don't like is when they play the same animation every single time you activate a new ability. And this happens literally every time you do it. And I don't know if you can turn that off or not, but if you cannot turn that off, that is going to be a massive, massive pace breaker because they are everywhere. That, combined with the long loading screens, is just going to make this game just an off and on, off and on, off and on experience where you're just playing the game, then someone combines ability, it's like, oh, cool, a new ability. Okay, let's go a bit further. Loading screen. Oh, loading screen. Okay, let's go. Oh, this ability. Oh, cool, you got ability. And it's just going to keep on being like that for the rest of the game. But this could be fixed. There could be an option to turn this off. And please, Nintendo, please have an option to turn this off, because if you do not, this game is going to have some big flaws in my opinion. I don't think that's a very wise decision if you have the animation playing every time. It's the same problem with Pokemon, right? In Pokemon Sun and Moon, let's say, you've got the Z moves. Those play every single time you activate it, and you have to watch like a 20-second cutscene every single time you use that move. But and if they do that to the same thing to Kirby, it's just going to be so bad. I can't remember if you could turn it off in Sun and Moon or not, the Z-move animations. I know you can turn off regular animations, but I don't know if you can turn off the Z-move animations. If not, then, whew, man, that's pretty bad. But in Kirby, a 2D platformer where it shouldn't be so slow like that, and it just should be about moving forwards, working with your friends, blah, 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 blah. These animations shouldn't be playing every second. They should not be a 20-second cutscene every time you just want a new ability. That's so lame. So yeah, that's the last problem I have with the footage we got. So to break it down, I do not like the loading screens. Don't like that it doesn't run at 60 FPS. I don't like the, I already said loading screens. The level design, I don't think the level design is great. And I don't like the animations. So that's 4 reasons, that's 4 big flaws I've noticed with this new Kirby gameplay. Let me know if you agree with any of my points in the comments below. I know you're going to kill me for saying the level design is rubbish. Well, it's not even rubbish, it's just there. Like, that's it, it's just there. It's basically the same problem Sonic Forces had. The level design, it's not bad, it's just not that great. It's just there. But make sure to follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description below. I always talk about Nintendo, I talk about Kirby, talk about Sonic. Well, I know Sonic isn't Nintendo, but I'm just giving you examples of video games I talk about. Just talk about a lot of stuff. It's a good place to interact with me. So if you want to do that, make sure to follow me. But with all that said, thank you all for watching, guys. And I'll definitely make sure to catch you all later.